Hey, what's going on? My air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is your 6-card spread for the month of April. All right, let's see your overall energy for the month. Ooh, we got the Tower card, okay? Seems like April might start out and might be a very rough start. Don't get freaked out. Everybody's like, oh my God, it's a Tower card. Everything's going to be, almost said the F word. I don't want to get kicked off YouTube. The thing is with the Tower card is it always reminds us that when things fall down around us, when what we've created, tends to fall apart, it just leaves room for regrowth, okay? It's kind of like when you see a forest burn down, you give it a little while, and then you see a whole bunch of regrowth. So even though April might be an overall energy where things feel like they're just coming down around you, have hope. It's only for April. May will probably be better. So don't get freaked out about that. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in regards to your relationship, your dating, your family during the month of April. Okay. All right. Whatever difficulties you had in that area, whatever you were losing sleep about, whatever conflicts you were having, it's going to be over during April. Those are going to be over. Things are going to get either resolved or taken care of on their own. But for the month of April, when it comes to your relationships and the people around you, you're not going to lose any more sleep over that. Things are just going to either be dealt with or disappeared. Okay, so that's a great card when it comes to that. Let's see what we got in regards to your finances, your work, school, money matters. Spirit, what's going on here with my air signs? Okay, we got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is all about moving, but I'm sorry, it's in reverse. Six of Swords all about moving from, rough times to better times, from difficult, challenging parts in our lives to better, but it's in reverse. So that kind of means like you're really not moving through things in regards to your finances, your work. Things aren't really going to get much better during the month of April, because it is a communication card, because it is a card of cognition and thought. You're still going to be obsessing about some things financially or at work. You're still going to have some worries in regards to that. So during the month of April, you're basically going to be sitting through a lot of that. You're going to find yourself really talking a lot about some of your problems when it comes to finances, school, or work. Okay. What's interesting so far is that when it came to your relationship and to your money card, your finances, you are air signs, and the sign for air signs is swords, and for the suits. And so far, we got 2 swords. So this is really like your spread, air signs. Universe is really speaking. Okay, what are some challenges for our air signs? What are some challenges for our air signs? My overthinkers. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. All right, the Queen of Pentacles is all about setting home, setting house. Figuratively, doesn't mean, sometimes it's realistically, but right now it's all about, the challenge is all about putting together your money, your home, your resources. You're kind of like, this is a very nurturing card. This is a mother, right? She's, like a better word, this is the mother figure who is the caretaker, who puts everything together and makes sure everybody's needs are met. So your challenges for the month of April is that you're gonna feel like you're not getting that kind of nurturings. Like you're hungry for nurturing. You're hungry to have somebody be there for you, because you're going to feel like you're going through a little bit of a rough time. And the challenge is you're not going to find that. You're going to feel like that's not available to you, okay? But remember, feelings are not facts. And just because it might feel like you're not getting that nurturing support, doesn't mean that you're not. It just, maybe you're not looking at the right places, or maybe it's not the kind of nurturing the way you see it, or the way you want it, but it doesn't mean you're not going to get it. Okay. What are your strengths? What is the strengths for our air signs? The King of Wands. One of your strengths is that, you tend to be a fiery kind of personality. You tend to, be very charming, very creative. That's a strength of yours. So even though you might go through some hard times during the month of April, you have a kind of personality that engages people, that lifts people up, and because of that, you surround yourself with positive people. It also, because you have that kind of fun type personality, it keeps you from getting overly depressed about things in life. Okay, so that's one of your strengths. Your strength is that, that charismatic attributes of you are going to come into play and really help you get through a lot of this during the month of April. All right. Let's see what Spirit has to say for your message for the month. Okay. The overall message for the month of April is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So the Seven of Cups is normally a card of possibility and options, fantasy. So the overall message from Spirit is to keep it real, get your head out the clouds, focus on the practicality, and you'll be okay. All right. It's a card of it is what it is. Okay. It's a card of common sense. It's like, you're not chasing rainbows. You're not, riding unicorns here. You pretty much know, and Spirit is telling you, what is real and what it is, what isn't. And that's kind of what's keeping your head above waters during the month of April. But what's really good is, like I think what's really helpful is that you had the Nine of Swords in reverse when it came to your family and your relationships. So to me, it's like, because you're no longer dealing with that drama, you actually now have people in your life that can be very supportive and loving to you and can help you with some of these little challenges during the month, okay? But yeah, the overall message from Spirit is to just be a little bit practical, step outside of your emotions, which is not a bad thing because you're an air sign anyway, and you tend to be an overthinker, so that's not bad. You're good, be rational, think with, which is easy for you. Think before you do. Don't feel like you're not cared about. Don't feel like you're not being loved or nurtured. Know that you are a very charismatic person and that you will bring people to you. Okay, so April looks like a, challenging but not too challenging of a month. I think this is going to be a month where It's going to start out kind of shitty, but ultimately it's going to turn out to be a really, towards the end of April, really, really good month from you. And I think you're going to learn a lot of lessons during this month. I think some of the things that are going to happen for a reason. And I think you're going to have hindsight and say, okay, now I get it. Now I know why this happened. Now I know why that didn't happen. Now I know why I might have felt like a little desperate or despair. But ultimately, it wasn't as bad as I thought, right? I know why I kind of was in a stagnation mode for a little bit during the month, and it felt like things weren't moving. So all this stuff towards the end is going to be revealed to you, okay? It's a card of revealing as well. And you're actually going to see that less opportunities are going to be available to you, but the opportunities that do come your way are going to be more solid and more spot on for you. All right. I just want to thank you, my air signs. This is Straight Up Tarot, for the month of April, and we will see you in May. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Take care.
Like, comment, and subscribe.